Imagine a world where a single act of kindness could feed thousands, where the impossible becomes possible and scarcity transforms into abundance. This is the story of how little became much when placed in the right hands. On a warm afternoon by the Sea of Galilee, a crowd of 5,000 men, plus women and children, gathered to hear Jesus teach. As the day wore on, the disciples grew concerned. The people were hungry and there was no food in sight. They approached Jesus, suggesting he send the crowd away to find food in nearby villages. But Jesus had a different plan. "They don't need to go away," he said. "You give them something to eat." The disciples were baffled. How could they possibly feed such a multitude? They scanned the crowd, searching for any sign of provisions. That's when a young boy stepped forward, offering his humble lunch: 5 small loaves of bread and 2 fish. It seemed laughably inadequate for the task at hand. But Jesus took the meager offering with a smile, looked up to heaven, and gave thanks. What happened next defied all logic and expectation. As Jesus broke the bread and fish, passing them to his disciples to distribute, something miraculous occurred. The food multiplied. Basket after basket was filled, passed through the crowd, and returned still overflowing. The air buzzed with excitement and wonder as people ate their fill. Children giggled with delight, savoring every morsel. Adults marveled at the abundance before them. What had begun as a potential crisis had become a feast of epic proportions. When everyone had eaten their fill, Jesus instructed his disciples to gather the leftovers. To their astonishment, they collected 12 baskets full of broken pieces, more than they had started with. This extraordinary event wasn't just about satisfying physical hunger. It was a powerful demonstration of God's provision and the miraculous potential of generosity. A small offering, given freely and placed in the hands of Jesus, became more than enough to meet the needs of thousands. The story of the feeding of the 5,000 reminds us that in God's economy, there is always enough. When we offer what we have, no matter how insignificant it may seem, He can multiply it beyond our wildest imagination. So the next time you feel your resources are too limited, your talents too small, or your impact too insignificant, remember the boy with 5 loaves and 2 fish. Remember how Jesus took that modest offering and used it to feed multitudes. In the right hands, even the smallest act of generosity can create ripples of abundance that touch countless lives. What little do you have to offer today? In the hands of the divine, it might just become much more than you ever dreamed possible.